Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijer, and I'm a Dragon Witch. Welcome again in the Belgian forest, where I do my rituals. I do rituals for Tiamat and the other dragon gods, and I do rituals for my dragon. Do I have to do rituals for my dragon? Of course not. You don't need to do rituals for your dragon, because your dragon is already there. Of course, you can do that if you feel your dragon much less. You can do a ritual in order that your dragon will respond, because, like I said, there is a wall in between you and your dragon. And doing rituals to get this wall out of there is a ritual that you can do together alongside with your dragon. How can you do a ritual like that? I do sometimes candle magic. A candle responds with the presence of your dragon. But much more than that, of course. You can get this wall away by so many means, so many things that you can try. Because you don't have a book with guidelines how to do so. It's something that you have to know from your feelings. How to get this wall away between you and your dragon is something that you have to know from yourself. How to get this wall away between you and your dragon. And it's going to be an intense ritual. Once you don't find your dragon, this ritual between you and your dragon is going to be intense. Sometimes it even has the energy of, what I did. I don't want to keep secrets for you, my brothers and sisters. I do it skyclad. Whenever I don't find my dragon, I do it skyclad. Sometimes even in the shower, I do this. That then you don't need clothes for that. Because you have to, your soul is necessary. I'm sorry for stuttering, because this is actually a ritual that I sometimes do once I don't find my dragon. Once the wall is actually too thick that and that is the worst thing that can ever happen to a dragon witch, that he or she cannot reach out for their dragon. And that is what I want. I want to reach out for my dragon, but in order to do so, I have to get this wall away. And there are so many means that you can do, so many things that you can try to get this wall away. A lot of people ask me, how do I reach out for the dragon? I can't hear my dragon. I can't reach out for my dragon. That is because this wall is too strong, and you have to get this wall away from you, from in between you and your dragon. How to get this wall away? I sometimes use candles. I sometimes use crystals. I sometimes use everything, actually. Everything is needed. Everything can be needed. But something that I do quite sometimes, with result, is to go inside of my shower, get rid of all of my clothes, not getting the shower immediately, but first do a ritual, because this ritual between me and my dragon, can I just share it with you? Of course, if it helps for you, that the better. If you don't find and cannot find your dragon, if you don't hear them, if you cannot smell them, if you don't feel them, and there is something wrong. That is something that you need to work on, because you know that your dragon is there. You are not crazy or something like it. You are not crazy. You know that your dragon is there. You have experienced them before. You know, and you want to experience them again. So in order to do so, I recommend to get rid of all of your clothes, because now you are trying to have this communication with spirits. And a communication with spirits, now this is one of the most major things that you can have. There is somewhere on your body is the opening for your spirit. Somewhere. Maybe it can even be your leg, it can be your arm, it can be your chest, it can be your back, it can be your head, it can be your mouth even. Somewhere is the entrance of your soul, somewhere on your body, an entrance of your draconic soul, not just any soul, because you have several energies by human, but also that of the dragon, and it has a special entrance. And where is it that you are most vulnerable on your body? That is what you have to ask yourself. Where on your body is the most vulnerable part? Where are you most easily hurt? Where is the place that you believe is the entrance of your draconic soul? That is what you need to know. And then you get rid of all of your clothes. This is something that to get your soul free. Your soul needs to be free. Your draconic soul needs to be without clothes, without anything that holds it back. So not clothes, not anything. Not letting your spirit to hold itself back. And in order to do so, now you have to just try to connect with your dragon. Try to do it and let your soul out. Let your soul out towards the place where it's most vulnerable. So let your soul out. And so that is not something that you do in just a few seconds. This takes a while. So close your eyes and see yourself changing into that of a dragon. See yourself changing and transforming completely. That your naked body becomes that of a dragon. That you're slowly becoming it, because your soul is, you are trying to connect with your own draconic soul. So this is something, some kind of a transformation, but it happens here in your mind. It happens in your mind, and you can feel it. Your draconic soul, from where it begins, with me, it's my chest, and it starts all over there, and it changes all over it, because now your humanity has to go to sleep, and now you are trying to connect with your dragon and get this damn wall away, because this wall is just separating you and your dragon. And after a while, if the wall is too strong and too long there, it can be that it separates you for all time, forever. And that is the worst thing that can ever happen to a dragon or a participator in draconic magic. If you love your dragon just as I do, if you are loving your dragon and you are connecting with your dragon, and from some days you cannot find them, then it's better actually to have this dragon dance. And that is how I call it. Of course, DJ Conway made a book about it, Dancing with Dragons. Well, actually, it's much more complicated than that. If you think that you don't find your dragon, then it's better to go inside of your shower, or maybe you can also do it in your bedroom, where you can go on your bed, all of your clothes gone, and that you try to connect with your dragon. Or but what I sometimes do before your altar. Before your altar, it can also be a very good spot to do that. So let yourself be opened. Let yourself be opened for the dragon soul that lives inside of you. The dragon soul that needs to come out, and try to search down for the dragon that is by your side. Because it's not because your dragon doesn't want to be there. Your dragon wants to be there, but it has to, from both sides, this wall that is in between, it has to come like this in order to get this wall away from you both. So in order to do that, you have to get from both sides. And that is going to be a very intense ritual to join each other together. How much are you offering your dragon? How much do you want your dragon by your side? That is the entire point of doing a dragon dance, so that you are constantly doing this wall away, that two dragon souls are connecting with each other and doing this wall away in the process of it. And it's not going to work with fancy words. It's not going to, like, you copy some kind of rhymes from the internet and say, oh yeah, I do it like this, get this wall away, and then now you are completely with me. No, act. That is what you need to do. Act. You don't just, sometimes we can be lazy people. Sometimes we have work to do. Sometimes we forget our dragons. And the wall in between you and your dragons are going to be thicker and thicker all the time. And skyclad, my brothers and sisters, get your clothes away and let the dragon come out, so that your dragon, that you can finally come together, that you are in this wall in between, that you are going to break it, that you are going to break it for a long, long time. And that is what dragons are. Dragons are amazing manipulators. Dragons are the breakers of this wall, and you have to find your own dragon spirit in order to break it together for a long time. Does it mean that it's going to be gone forever? No, because this wall has to be there, because that is the law of nature. What dragons can defy the law. They can defy the law immediately, and together you can do this. And in order to do so, you need to have and show your dragon soul. It's something that I didn't want to see in the beginning of my path, but I used my draconic soul much more than once. What does it make me a dragon in itself? Well, actually, I call myself a dragon witch because of that, because of the manipulation of what we do. Manipulation of getting this wall away for all times, my brothers and sisters. It's going to be a very intense ritual. How specific it's going to be, that is up to you. Because, like I said, every dragon is different, every path is different. How we do our rituals is also going to be different. So once your clothes are gone, once you are letting your dragons out, your dragon self out, from there on, it's completely up to you. How you do it, it's up to you. It's going to have your energy, and your dragon that is will be attracted to it. So a dragon ritual, yeah, I do rituals for my dragon a lot of times actually, but it's all in order to be and to remain together, to be together always for all times. So yeah, but I have to admit, you know, once I do a ritual for the dragon, it's always going to be intense, always. And I sometimes, you know, a lot of people come together inside of a sorry together for a ritual. Well, this ritual is completely only meant for your eyes, only meant for your energy, only meant for your soul. So let no one participate in, you know, this moment that you have in between you and your dragon. This is something that you need to do. The wall is in between you and your dragon, not someone else. They don't even see the wall. They don't even experience the wall. You know, even if they have a dragon by their side and said, "Oh yeah, I have a good connection with the dragon," even then, no. A dragon dance needs to be done solitary. A dragon dance is only meant so that you can connect with your dragon very well. So a dragon dance is is always going to be intense because your dragon always wants to be with you, and I assume that you want the same. And a dragon which is nothing without his or her dragon. It's nothing. I'm nothing without my dragon by my side. So I did this dragon dance, this ritual, skyclad ritual, many times, and sometimes before my altar, sometimes here in the forest, sometimes on my bed, sometimes, you know, I do it all the time. Actually, also always to get this wall away in between us, me, and my dragon. That is why my connection with the dragon is so strong, because I do a lot of rituals. I not only ritual, this ritual, how to do so, this ritual, like I said, try it without clothes, but once it's out, once you can transform yourself into what you actually really are, from there on, you have to guide yourself into this dragon dance. And you have to, it's like a lightning bolt that you have from the dragon by your side and yourself, your dragon spirit. And the lightning in between has to let the wall away. How to do so? It's love, connection, desire, touching each other. That is what makes this wall go away. And that is something that you don't have to do in just a few seconds. Take your time. How much do you love your dragon? And how much desire do you have to get this wall away?